Hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, it's really good to have you. Probably a bit of an unfamiliar face over here. I've not filmed a video in about 7 or 8 weeks, and this video is not going to be like a long one. It's not going to be like a full-on sit-down chat. It is literally just to say hi and just kind of, I mean, not that I need to explain myself, but just kind of have a wee chat about some new things and why I've just not been on YouTube for weeks on end. Yeah, it's really good to be back. It's really good to have my camera sitting in front of my face. I've not had the best couple of weeks, if I'm honest. I like massively struggle in winter, massively. I don't think I have like seasonal affective disorder or whatever, but winter really does affect me and my little brain quite a bit actually. Yeah, I struggle with motivation and getting up in the morning and just feeling not quite right. Yeah, so I've not been feeling brilliant. I started to notice that I was tired all the time, like exhausted, not just like, oh I'm so tired, just like absolutely exhausted, like total fatigue. And originally I thought it was my medication that I take for my mental health, and I thought, well, I'm feeling really down and rubbish and just not myself because of this medication. And boy was I wrong. So, and totally my own mistake, my own doing. I know full well not to just stop taking your medication, I know that. I've been taking medication since I was 18, I'm almost 25, I am 25, not almost, I am 25. What is that in the corner of my room? I think it's a spider. Oh my god, no, see if it is, I'm out, I'm sorry, YouTube can wait. Oh no, I think it is. I'm gonna have to go and investigate. Oh, pray for me. Right, it's okay, it's not a huge spider. It is a moth, so Han, if you're watching this, I'm not going to show you it because I know how frightened you are of them, but a moth is not as bad as a spider in my eyes, so we can continue. I will not die, it's fine. Yeah, like I was saying, I know full well not to stop taking your medication by yourself. You need professional help to come off it, and you need weaned off it, especially if you've been on it as long as I have. I know that full well, so that was my mistake. I just thought, well, if I stop taking them, then I'll stop being tired all the time, exhausted, and I'll be back to me. I'll feel right as rain again. And again, boy was I wrong. It really did kind of crash my mental health. Not like, don't worry, like it wasn't anything too like serious. I just kind of started feeling really anxious again, not just about life in general, but like about myself. I started feeling really awful about myself again, and just wasn't right. So I had a chat to my boyfriend and I said, look, it's either that I'm tired all the time or like my mental health just isn't good. And he just like, we had a chat about it and decided that it was probably best for me to be tired and then speak to the doctors and see if I can reduce my medication, then continue on the path that I was going, which was not a good path. So I started taking them again, and I'm actually not that tired anymore, so it was completely pointless. I don't know, like I'm still going to continue to ask to reduce my medication because I don't really feel that I actually need to be on it completely, but I cannot go off it cold turkey like I did myself. That was just stupid. So please, if you're thinking of doing that, please don't. It doesn't help. So yeah, I just wasn't right. I just wasn't feeling right at all. So I'd like to say that I took a short break, but that would like be me deciding to actually have time off from filming videos and stuff like that. But I just physically, just mentally just could not pick up the camera. I couldn't come on YouTube and be all like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, hello if you're new here, so good to have you, because I I wasn't in the right headspace at all and haven't been for a while, but I'm feeling so much better now, and some things have changed. You can obviously see one of them. We'll get to that in a minute, but before I go on to that, another thing that happened that was making me feel pretty rubbish was one of my little hamsters died. Little dopey died. It was quite, so it had been an awful day anyway. It snowed really heavy and I tried to get into work, and don't even want to think about the journey. I didn't even make it to work. I don't even want to properly think about the journey. It was absolutely horrendous. And I'd eventually had to phone my boss and say, look, I'm going to have to turn back, like this is not okay. And she was like, yeah, absolutely, head home, like just drive safe, drive slowly, stuff. So I got home and I was so like tired and just exhausted from trying to get to work that I fell asleep for a couple of hours with Joe. And then I woke up and I was like, right, come on, let's get up. I'll go feed the hamsters. So I put the food in the hamster bowl and only Grumpy came out of the house. And I said to Joe, I was like, oh, where's Dopes? So I peeped in the wee window in their actual, because they have a little house that they sleep in, peeped in the wee window, and I can't really explain it, but like, you know when a hamster's like dead, like just by looking at it. So I looked at it and I was like, Joe, oh my god, I think Dopey's dead. And he was actually sitting here and I was sitting down by the hamster cage there, and he was like, you're gonna have to look. So I looked, and what I saw was pretty horrific. It wasn't just that Dopes was dead, it was other things as well that I won't go into. I know what some people are thinking, you know, it's a hamster. But you know what, any pet is your pet. Like, it doesn't matter whether it's a dog, cat, horse, hamster, goldfish, pet moth that's apparently now living in on my ceiling. Like, it was still quite an upsetting loss for me. So that was pretty rubbish. So that's one thing that's changed. I still have Grumps. I've been keeping an eye on him because dwarf hamsters usually live in pairs, but Grumpy is perfectly named. He really is like a grumpy old man. He likes his own space and he's getting out, he's running on his wheel, he's running all over his cage, he's out in his ball every night with me, and he's fine. But yeah, that was a pretty upsetting moment. I've changed my hair, obviously. So this was not like this yesterday. This was not even like this when I woke up this morning. My hair is now blonde again. I went and got my hair done last week, and we went for like a more silvery kind of tone, which at first was a bit of a shock. I was like, oh, this is different, but I absolutely love it, and I'm so glad that Chelsea, my hairdresser, did that. Like, I love it. I'm happy being a silvery blondie. And then this morning I was watching Geordie Shore. There's 3 series of Geordie Shore on Netflix, by the way, if you're a fan like I am. It's like the newer series, so I think it's 19, 20, 21. But I've not seen them because I don't have like MTV or whatever it is on my TV, so I haven't seen them. So I started watching that, and there was a clip from when Bethan had a really thin like fringe like this, and obviously my impulsive side said, I need that done. I don't want to wait for an appointment with a hairdresser, so I'm just gonna do it myself. So we have a fringe now, and I mean, I'm no hairdresser, let's be honest, but I actually absolutely love it. I really do. I'm really happy with it. I'm really quite proud of myself actually that I didn't completely butcher my hair, because there were some tense moments, let me tell you. But yeah, I've got really lucky now, but I think Chelsea's going to kill me when I post a photo later, so Chelsea, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. Please don't hate me, and please continue to do my hair. Thank you. Goodbye. What else is new? Oh, she got a tattoo. I'll show you it. It's a wee butterfly just above the writing in the rose on my arm. I absolutely love it. I think it just fits in perfectly. It's so pretty. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, those are kind of like the new things that have happened. I don't really have that much to catch up on. My life isn't that exciting. It's really not. I'm still working. And that's it, really. No, life is good. Yeah, life is good. Life is a lot better now. Life wasn't the problem. Me being stupid was the problem. But, oh, Joe came back, not last night, but the night before. Mid-shift, he's actually away on shift just now, and had a knock at the door at like 9 o'clock at night. I was like, I'm not answering that, I don't know who that is. And I was like, right, okay, it might, because sometimes I think it's my door, but it's my neighbour's door, because my neighbour's door is literally like right next to mine, so it's quite easy to miss it. But then I went out into the hallway, just kind of like scoping out the situation, and then there was another knock. I was like, right, I'm just gonna have to, you know, grow some and answer the door. So I opened the door and Joe was standing there. He was like, hey! I was like, what? So bless him, he drove, I think it's 3.5 hours, got to me at 9 o'clock, and then had to leave again at 5 in the morning. So he literally had like 7 hours here. Bless his wee heart. 7 hours? 8 hours? By the time we actually went to bed, it was probably about 6 hours. Bless him. So that was really lovely. But yeah, not much has changed. There's not been any like big dramas or anything like that going on. I've just not been right. It's my dad's 70th birthday today. He's 70 today. My wee dad, my wee best friend. I love him more than life. And he is 70 today. So me and Rachel went up to see him yesterday. We've got him a tour of Murrayfield Stadium, which for those of you who don't know, in Scotland it's a rugby stadium. And my mum and dad love the rugby. They absolutely love it. So we've got him like a tour of it. But we've not actually booked it yet because it's currently closed because of COVID rules, or it was closed. So we like just made him like this box of like rugby themed things. So we got him like a t-shirt with like a thistle on it that says DE, which is my dad's initials, and then on the back it says Everett 70, which is really cool. And just like rugby, did I say rugby chocolates, like little rugby ball chocolates and just stuff like that. And then Rachel so artistically like made these like fake tickets. I was so proud. I was like, I couldn't have done that. I don't have the patience for that kind of thing. So she made them, and then yeah, we just gave it to him, and it was so sweet. His reaction was, oh, like you got me my tour of Murrayfield. Like he was so excited. It was so sweet. So yeah, it's his birthday today. Doesn't want to see me on his birthday. He's off doing stuff with his pals and like with mum and stuff like that. He doesn't even need to see me. So we went up to see him yesterday, despite the fact that for once I'm off on his birthday. But no, I'm glad he's having a good day. He's got a lot planned, and yeah, I'm really excited for him. But yeah, like I said, there honestly isn't really that much that's new. I just kind of wanted to jump on here. I didn't want to just come back with like a random video. I just kind of wanted to say hi, show you my new do and my new tattoo. Now I remember why it's been a while. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi, and yeah, just kind of say hi, let you know that I'm still alive and kicking, and I will hopefully be able to be a wee bit more consistent with some video uploads, because I was actually looking back at my older videos last night just to kind of get some motivation on the go, and I found the ones from like when I was moving out and stuff like that, and I love it. I just love having, it's like a document of my life. I love having stuff to look back on, so I'm excited to kind of come back and kind of start filming again. So yeah, I'm gonna yawn after saying that I'm not that tired anymore. Right, yeah, I'm probably, oh hi Grumps, how's it going little hamster? I've woken him up, he's definitely mad. Anyway, I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna clean my flat, go to Tesco, all that good stuff, all that very exciting stuff, and then I'm gonna cozy up on the sofa and watch Geordie Shore all afternoon, and I'm excited. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a like, comment, share, etc, etc, whatever takes your fancy. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you do want to see That's Not Right, if you do want to join the wee fam I'm creating here on YouTube, then give me a wee subscribe. We're a lovely bunch so far. We'd love to have you. Take care, and I'll hopefully see you very soon. Bye guys.